What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I was trying to get these. I thought this stuff was uploaded for these pictures for this episode. And of course, live TV. What can I say? When I came, it wasn't uploaded. So I was trying to get it fixed. But this episode, I'm going to talk about Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. And I wanted to really kind of get into, is Ronnie going to actually come for Rock, which could end up being a problem for Unique, getting caught in the middle of two people he loved. Can't help who you love. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I am feeling a little sweet and sour. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it is going to probably be a problem. And this dude don't seem like the type that is willing to listen to reason or possibly negotiate. And I think that could be a big, big issue coming up. Before I get started, I just want to thank everybody for all the support this year with the channel. This has been probably the second toughest year of my life. And I haven't been able to do a lot of things with the channel this year. I haven't been able to upload as many videos as I have in other years, and I haven't been able to do a lot of things because of, hey, I'm human, stress, tired, time, all kind of stuff. So I want to thank, it's getting to be Christmas time for those to celebrate Christmas and the end of the year, and everybody that's still there, coming through, watching the videos, supporting, being members, being a part of the Discord, all the super chat. I mean, I really, really appreciate it sincerely. So I appreciate everybody for coming through on the first reactions, 1, 2 in the morning. I'm glad everybody have a great time. It's a lot of things and places people could be and do. And so to come stop by and support little old me, I definitely appreciate, you all coming through and doing a little drive-by viewing. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it, definitely. And although I may not, have as much or doing as big as some others, whatever it is that I do have and whatever it is that I will do, I appreciate all of the love and support. It's a lot of things I went through this year, still going through. Just the other day, I was facing some discrimination. I forgot. So I appreciate you, girl. I know that ain't something that you do all the time. You thought I forgot? I remember. Damian Kinney, what's up? What's up? I might do a little live tonight and put it where if you all want to come up and talk about the show, we'll see. When I get to around the 30-minute mark, I might put up the live invite and let some people come on up and talk and ask questions. So stay tuned and we'll see what's up. If you're thinking about asking me some questions about this episode, then keep them in your mind, write them down, whatever you got to do. Don't be scared and come on through and we can talk. And if you don't want to get on camera, that's fine. We can talk, without the camera. So we make it work. We make it work. Jay Lynn say, loving the red. Appreciate it. I try to match Rojas and Rojo. Hey, like I was saying, you stick with brands that never go out of style. Hey, you can get the most for your clothing. Nike don't go out of style. These hats, hey, keep them clean. They is what they is, But appreciate it, man. Definitely. You say, LaCream, you the only power character to break the fourth. You the GOAT. Break the what? The fourth wall. Hey, you would think I'd have a bigger following than that, but I guess not, right? I guess people more interested in following more people that maybe don't have the firsthand experience. Speaking of that, we are about to start filming season 3 in February. All my members are going to be able to get some vaccine video footage, just like when I was filming last time, season 1 and season 2. All the members get to see those videos and the footage and me talking about after the filming and stuff. So it's good to be a member. It does pay. You know what I'm saying? Damian Kenny, you say the race is not to the strong nor the swift, but those who endure to the end. I hear that. Well, hey man, I've been enduring. You ain't, that is the truth. And I'm not in first place in the race, but I'm still in the race. So we'll see how it ends up. I may not make it too long. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep going till I can't no more. That's all I can say, and I can't say no more. What is it? Y'all don't know. I'm about to start freestyling up in here. Jake Lynn, you say this episode keeps you on the edge of your seat, literally. Oh, thank you. You say I'm awesome. I appreciate it, Jay Lynn. Vonnie Love, good evening, everyone. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, season 3 for Force. I can't wait also. Coming in February. And man, it is gonna be good. I can't wait. So now that we got a few of the little formalities of this out the way, I appreciate everybody watching on the replay for that. Being patient. Let's get into my main topic a little bit, which is, and of course these pictures ain't up, so I'm upset that they're not working right now. But it is about Ronnie, and I have a theory. It's not like it's some groundbreaking theory. For some reason, okay, duh. It's not like it's some major groundbreaking theory, but I do think that he is gonna come for Rock. Now, the thing that I think is interesting is Unique going to get between that? Is he going to physically? Now, I think Unique is going to try to manipulate Ronnie in a lot of different ways to get him off the scent. Man, I keep telling you she ain't in it, man. You don't worry about this, that. He already see where she lives now. He may try to do something on his own, without Unique even knowing. He may try to infiltrate and try to take her out. And if she tells Unique, then what would he do? He'd be forced to, am I my brother's keeper? Hey, the way Rock moved them hips, I think his brother might die. He might not be Ronnie. I mean, Breeze. He ain't gonna live too long. Now, him being a new character, is he going to either take over Unique spot on the show, or will he be gone and not last because Unique is still gonna stay there? That's the question. And Joey Badass does make good music. I have been listening to his music and things since being introduced to him on the show. And I just came back for the win. Anyway, I think that if he was interested in doing other things because he has good music going on, that maybe that could be something where he possibly may lead the show. I don't know. You never know. Let me check something out. Anyway, we see also that while he's doing this, um, he'll probably more than likely try to take him out to protect her, but that all depends on all the other stuff that I was saying that goes into play. Now, the real thing is, it's another little monkey wrench. What if he comes for Unique's mama? I mean, not mama, baby mama. what if he harms her or does something? Then that may also have a definite big conflict. Now, I still am not sold that he is not Breeze. Uh, Anti Mike said that Ronnie is him. So, Anti Mike, you believe that he is Breeze? Okay. Um, I'm not going to say he's not, but it is very tricky. I'm not sure yet. But I think that the one thing it's like confusing because he does that weird stuff with the cereal and other things that it shows the fixation on some things, which they kind of said he had a fixation on things, but they never really gave a lot of information about Breeze. It's more conspiracy videos out there than actual information and videos out there. So we'll see what really happens, but I think that if he isn't Breeze, because I'm still not sold, that he will get in the way of that. Now here's the thing. Here's another twist, a little monkey wrench in here that a lot of people may not have thought of. What if he was staring at Kanan and them because he liked what they was doing, and of course he's so weird he don't know how to say nothing or do anything in the proper way, like just walk up to him like, yo, what up, da 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 da. He just stares like the Undertaker. So what if he ends up talking to them or helping them with something, and next thing you know, that's how Kanan and him get close and start that relationship to where maybe he is Breeze, and that's how they began to work for each other and began to be friends. you know. So maybe this is the introduction. He just had some old weird introduction, but he probably does something or helps in some kind of way that gets Kanan respect. And Kanan may be like, you know what? I don't really like dude. He kind of off, but he respect him, and he probably would have kept working for him and not mess things up had Ghost not done what he did. And Breeze, which is Ronnie, if it is Ronnie, who would you rather shoot and who would you rather have locked up? Kanan or Ronnie? So he definitely seemed like the person that would catch that bullet before just having him locked up. We see he's been institutionalized and got out before. And what if they had set him up to be locked up again? And we saw what happened when Kanan got out. Imagine if he would have got out after being set up. It might not have been no dang on TV show power. He might have just walked in and killed everybody. So you don't know what could have happened with that show if it would have set him up. So I think that was the smart move to take him out if he is the real, Breeze. So, definitely. Damien Kenny, what's up, my brother? You say it seems like Ronnie respects or listens to Unique. Not, yes, he does seem like that, but it seems like it's reluctant, as if like he only listening to him because I just got out. You been out already, so for a while, and you pretty much got the upper hand and the knowledge on what's been going on the streets since I've been locked up. But once I get caught up on what's going on, I'm not gonna be listening to you no more. That's the impression I'm getting. I'm not getting the impression that he listened to him because he likes to or because he interested in it, you know. Patty said, finally got my YouTube to work. That's what's up, girl. say, yes, Ronnie was weird scoping out Kanan. I don't think he is Breeze. I hope not. Well, that's another thing. So this character Breeze has been speculated upon for so many years that people got a character already made up in their own mind of who this person may be. So, and most people think that he must have been a cool person. I don't know why. Um, I never really figured out who or put much thought into who he could be or not be too much other than what they may have said. Um, but some people, and maybe not on purpose, subconsciously, but you think about this and that. So maybe he ain't a cool person. Maybe Breeze was a bad dude. I mean, everybody drug dealers and killers in the game, which is the one thing about these type of shows. You end up rooting for really bad people. Kanan's a killer. All these people are killers and drug dealers and bad people, but they make them the anti-heroes and make people tricked into liking these people. But Breeze probably was a weirdo, probably was a bad guy. It would kind of be messed up if he was Breeze, because, man, I mean, I guess a lot of people, they thought he could have been a cool guy, maybe had a cooler storyline, but maybe he had a weirdo storyline, which would make sense on why Ghost took him out. Ain't gonna be playing with that weirdo. How many people won't be trying to play with him? Ronnie ain't the type to play with. So HFG, you say, I think that Breeze is going to really take us by surprise. I think so too. And I think that it might still be Ronnie. I'm still not saying it's not off. I may be at a 50-50. But I think that they probably won't give him that nickname or he'd be called that to maybe later in the show. And then everybody would be like, oh. So we'll see. Damian Kenny say having Kanan locked up and destroyed was Tasha's plan. I thought that was Ghost's plan, and he used Tasha to help him with it. It was both of their plan. I never heard them say it was all her plan. Ghost said that he loved him and he couldn't have killed Kanan, so that's why he had him locked up. It was never Tasha talking about I had to have him locked up because he was in the way. So I don't know about that. Damian Kenny say Breeze could have one of Rock's brothers. What, taken him out? Or been one? Well, we definitely know it ain't one of her brothers that's Breeze. So what up, Christo? I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. Appreciate it for the thoughts and what kind words. Jay Lynn, Kanan been doing the 360 on his attitude. What you mean by that? He still don't want to have nothing to do with his mama. Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened. Can y'all hear me? There we go. But I think he's still pretty consistent on his attitude. He trying to make his money, find his own way, but at the same time, he not trying to do nothing with his mama, but he's still in the drug game. So I don't know. And he making mistakes. We'll see how it turn out. But I don't think that he decided to change his attitude too much. Not just that. I don't know. Maybe you had to show me what you're talking about. Tell me what you're talking about. Anti Mike say Tariq is the weakest killer. Tariq is the weakest period on the show. Now, if he came to Chicago with D-Mac and Marshall, oh man, they eat Tariq for breakfast in this mud. LaCream say they said Breeze was dumb. Well, I didn't hear him say that. I remember them saying he wasn't too smart because he didn't switch it up. He always kept the same routine. Now, that may not mean you dumb. It just mean you just keep doing the same stuff. You very consistent. So, I don't know. I don't know. He may not be that dumb, but he may not be the smartest either. Some people get stuck in their routines and get stubborn and hard headed. No matter what somebody say, they refuse to change. They refuse to listen. And then, what happens to them? It's really their fault. So, especially when you're older, and nobody gonna keep begging you or asking or changing things. It comes a time where you got to decide and make that change for yourself. That's what part of being grown is about. You take responsibility. You make that change. You don't sit there and blame others all the time. You know, you know what you need to do, then do it. And I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Jay Lynn, when he went at Famous, you talking about, okay, yeah, I'm back. I appreciate it. I'm back. I don't know what happened with the dang on connection. Anti Mike, I like how Kanan told Famous, this is my crib and you gonna do what I say. Okay, I see what you're saying with his attitude changed up. I'm so mad that these dang pictures wasn't loaded when I came. I just knew it was gonna be ready. Thought I saw it ready. But all right, so yeah, I agree with that. Now what I agree with as far as his attitude changing, I see what you're saying. He growing into being more of mature in the sense of, if I tell you something and you doing something I told you not to, we got a problem. He wasn't in that child mode of, oh man, come on, man. What? How could you? Hey man, what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you this? Bop, smacked him upside the head. And a lot of people like to say, well, Famous, that's his house. Well, what was Famous going to do? Throw him out? He'd have got punched this time. He can't pay the rent himself. So, I mean, if somebody's there at your house, but you can't pay the rent, they paying the rent, you throw them out, you might as well walk out with them. And you're an idiot and young and don't have any way or option to come up with money. I mean, in the end, it's really only his house because he found it first and it's in his name, but it's really Kanan's spot. He pretty much deboed that crib from him. And Famous, being weak, allowed it to happen. You know, and sometimes well, not sometimes, you gotta put your foot down, but Famous didn't have no foundation to put a foot down. If he would have put his foot down and said that, then if Kanan left, Rock wouldn't keep giving him money to pay for his house. So how could he pay for it? Like now he getting money because Rock there. Rock wouldn't give a damn about Famous if he wasn't connected to Kanan no more. So if they friendship fell apart, now he's screwed. So it's like, who you gonna roll with? Rock and get this one time money, or you gonna be with me and we gonna be together, make this money together the long term, at least in their mind. And so, hey, that's the thing. That's why he had to choose. And at least he was smart enough to make that right choice instead of thinking his little nuts, baby nuts, were bigger than they was. Sometimes people like to run over you, and it could be anybody, friend, family, whatever. And they think when they in certain situations or whatever that they got the right or the place to say this or that. Maybe they ain't even paying attention. But you always have to be able to put your foot down and be aware of what's going on. Because if you don't, they'll just keep going and going and going and going. People will take whatever you allow them to, and so whatever you allow and accept, then that's what people gonna do. You can't do that. And once you're aware and you continue, well then it's your fault. Now if you're not aware and that's the behavior you're doing, that's one thing. As somebody I was talking to recently, and they thinking because this city was no good or that city was no good or they moved to this city and then the same thing happened in there. I'm saying it's not about the city. It's about your situation. You in the same situation, then you do the same things no matter what city you in. So that's why you keep having the same situations. You have to change your mindset. You can't allow certain people to do certain things, take advantage of you, do this or that, or use you or run over you, because then you get upset, your feelings get hurt, you go to a new city, but then you do the same thing. So, once you stop doing that, maybe it won't be as many people around, but the people that are won't be users and trying to take advantage and do this and that. So, you never know. For real. Speaking of that, we see that it's a big little shady user out there, and it's Malcolm. I don't know. Malcolm Howard may be we know he's shady, but is he gonna use Burke's partner in some way to help with the cover up? Now, he did a great job talking to the partner and trying to console her in a way that would get her off the case, to calm down, find something else to do. Don't make matters worse for your partner's sake. Wink, wink. She wouldn't want that. And it may work. It seemed like it worked. It would have worked on me more than likely, especially since she doesn't have any real concrete evidence against him, and Burke didn't really spill the tea on him. So, hey, I don't know, man. But if she keeps deciding to dig, if she gets into some type of accident, hey, it wouldn't be surprising. Definitely. Definitely. So I don't know, man. I think that he is very shady. He trying to make sure none of this happened. One thing that he did do that is accurate and true is he ain't say nothing to nobody about what happened, even Rock. And she was saying, yeah, I hope, or she say about your partner commit suicide, huh? Hey, why don't you show some respect, some forking respect, okay? My partner is gone. She like, I'm sure you get over it quick though. Uh, so one thing I learned a long time ago is that if you do something like that, you never say nothing, you never tell anybody. So I ain't been involved in that. If I did, I wouldn't say nothing. No. But from people that I think may have been involved in stuff like that in real life, they ain't never said nothing. I ain't sitting there asking. And if I know, they may get worried and come for me one day, because I don't know nothing. But, whoo, he ain't even tell Rock. Now, some people may think, well, why he ain't tell Rock? He could have trusted Rock. But hey, what if she get jammed up one day? What if she get hit up by the feds and they threatening her? Hey, I got evidence. I could get it on tape that he took out Burke if you give me immunity. So, hey, you can't never trust nobody when you're in the world of criminals. How can you trust anybody? They're all criminals. You can't trust a criminal. They're all active criminals. This ain't back in the day. They criminals right now. Shout out to QJ Smith, my first super chat of the night. First one all week, actually. So thank you for the super chat. Or is it the first all week? Let me take that back because I can't remember, but it ain't been many. And he said Kanan knows Ronnie, so Ronnie can't be Breeze. Well, not necessarily. It depends on what they decide to call him. He know that that's what you call his brother. My dang on hair right here keeps tickling my nose right here. Not tickling in my nose, but it keeps. I need to shave my mustache down. Anyway, he knows who he is, but he may start calling him Breeze instead of Ronnie all the time. Hey Ronnie, hey Ronnie, hey Ronnie. Breeze. Hey, Breeze. Breeze. You know how he talk with his mouth jaw tight. Hey, Breeze. Hey, Breeze. Hey, you know what I'm saying, Breeze? They call him Breeze. Hey, what they doing over there on the porch? Breeze, Breeze, Breeze. Hope Lee say Howard was smart enough not to tell Rock that he killed his partner. I know, right? That was a great move. For real. You never know when that information can become a golden parachute. Kevin Taylor say, I don't care. I would have said something to Ronnie. I would have said something to Ronnie too. Who you talking about? Kanan or Unique? Uh Kanan, I wouldn't have said nothing to Ronnie if I was Kanan. He too young, he too light in the ass. Ronnie will whoop his ass. And then what, you gonna end up having to shoot Ronnie right there in the middle of the street? I just don't think Kanan ready for that yet, confronting Ronnie. Ronnie would have kicked his little ass. He would have beat him and Famous at the same time. Straight up. Kevin Taylor say, what up, Ronnie? Just a young brother staying out the way, trying to make some money. You know what? That might not have been bad. But that ain't really Kanan's style. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing, man? I'm just a young brother out trying to stay out the way. How you doing, man? What's up? Give it to me, punk. Boom. Yeah, he probably did the right thing getting away from Ronnie. Rico Calhoun, what up? But I do think they will have to, say some words and stuff. I don't know. The way he was staring and doing that then, I just don't know if that was the right time, but we'll see. I do like what you said though, Kevin Taylor. That didn't sound bad actually. I don't know if Kanan got the swag for that though. Yeah, Queen Yolanda. What up, Queen? Queen Latifah in command. What is it? Queen Yolanda in command. Give it to him, Queen. I got it. Queen Yolanda. You know I had them freestyle lyrics, girl. Queen Yolanda in command. Give it to him, Queen. I got it. Yolanda. Y'all don't know Queen Latifah used to rap. Now she's a damn karate expert cleaning up the neighborhoods in her 50s. What? You talk about leveling up. There's levels to this. In her 20s, she was a street rapper. In her 50s, she's a karate expert cleaning up the neighborhood, fixing people problems. And in her 50s, they called her the equalizer. Can't make this up. Hey. Anti Mike say Ronnie probably thinking of his own name to make up for himself to be hip. Call me Breeze, 'cause I stand here while the breeze blows, but I don't move, only the breeze moves. Yup, that's it. Call me Breeze. Shout out to Rico Calhoun with the Cash App support. I appreciate you, man. Definitely. Anybody want to hit me up on the Cash App? I just keep it as J More Reviews. Real simple. Definitely appreciate every little, penny. I don't have too many, so I like to rub them together, make them work. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Yolanda, you like it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love it. That's what I'm talking about. You say that's your new ringtone? There you go. Free of charge. You in charge. You in charge. D. You in charge. William Boone say Ronnie would lead the show to film Emperor of Ocean Park as Talcott Garland. I don't know if you're telling a joke or serious, because I don't know what the film Emperor of Ocean Park is. So I'm thinking that you telling the truth. William Boone. Your Queen Yolanda, Ronnie can't beat Breeze because Breeze is only a couple years older than Kanan. Who said Breeze was a couple years older than Kanan? I didn't never hear that. I don't remember that. I mean, again, I don't remember everything. I need my girl Gina over here. That girl got some memory banks, boy. And I got a good memory. Gina, she remembers stuff that I don't. But I don't remember them saying he's only a couple years older. I'm thinking we assuming that. But, we'll see. Rico, thanks, man. The contribution to Rojas through the Cash App. All right, your Queen Yolanda, you say Ronnie is lead, but I'm sure he know what he doing. What you mean Ronnie is lead? I don't know. In power. I remember I missed that. William Boone, MGM Plus just announced it. Oh, okay. So that's a new show. It's called Emperor of Ocean Park. I'm going to look that up and check it out. Kevin Taylor said, that black guy is cool. I appreciate it, man. I try to be cool like a breeze, man. Anyway, let's see. Emperor of Ocean Park. I ain't familiar with that, but it's a lot of stuff that they make out here. That's one thing, it's a lot of comedy out there. I said comedy content. Let's see. How many people saw that they making the Fallout video game TV show on Amazon Prime? That's gonna be dope. Let's see, Ocean Park. Here we go. Let's see what we talking about. Up, and we at the 30-minute mark. Anybody want to talk or ask questions about the show or the episode? We're getting ready to come on through. Let's see. I put the link in there. Anybody want to come through, ask me some questions, talk about the episode? Now, let's see. Emperor of Ocean Park. Say because this is categorized as in development. All right, so it's a TV series. They don't really have too much of nothing on here. Preliminary cast. Who's the preliminary cast? Follows Talcott Garland, whose tranquil existence is upended by the death of his father, Mariah Tall, a former journalist and ardent conspiracy theorist, questions the manner of his death and thinks he was victim of foul play. It's a black writer producer, Sherman Payne. Charm City Kings, Shameless, Legacies. Okay, he's done some things. Damian Marcano. Okay, another brother. American Gigolo was good. He's a director, cinematographer. American Gigolo, Cheese, Winning Time episode. Okay. Based on a novel by Sherman Payne. He wrote this as a novel. Okay. Well, this is interesting. We have to check this out when it come out. I'll keep a lookout for it and see what they talking about with it. All right. All right, I got somebody here coming through. LaCream, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
All right, good to see you, man. What's up? What you want to talk about the episode, the show?
I just want to give you your flowers because nobody else will. I don't know, but listen, man. You're the only person I know to ever review a TV show and end up on a TV show. That means like you changed the game. You make YouTube respected. Like now, like YouTubers can act and do all the other things. Like anything's possible. Like you are an inspiration, honestly, man. I just want to give you your flowers and tell you I respect everything in your grind because I've been following you for years.
Oh man, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Definitely. I do be trying my best, and you don't always hear that, and definitely in person, you don't always get that because just the other day at the comedy club, some stuff happened. It was, man, boy, it'd be some discrimination, man. They act like they did a favor because they had a ramp for me to get in the building. Talking about we move heaven and earth. Dude, you supposed to have a ramp.
Okay.
It's just all kind of stuff, man. So, I appreciate it, man. Definitely it ain't that easy and it'd be a lot of extra BS, so can be frustrating. Everybody, we all got our frustrations and stuff. So, hey, if you see I can still keep going, don't let the frustrations and stuff get to you either. Maybe people, well, my goodness. What I do is I say, okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Every time the people do this or try to cut me off or don't support this, some of the family or people you want to do this or that for, they don't do. Okay, I'll show you. You'll see. You want to count me out. You don't want to. You don't want to believe in this and that. And then you just appreciate people that do, like yourself. I appreciate that, man. I got family members that don't even watch or support. So to have the people that do, you can't let. Sometimes it may be the ones you want the people to support. You just gotta appreciate those that do, man, and just take it from there. Don't focus on the ones that don't. And that could be for whatever it is you're doing, in life. So, it could be a business, going back to school, a job, moving, whatever. So, man, if I can do it, anybody can, man. Let's put your mind to it, It ain't easy, but that's what make it worth it. You know what I mean? If it was easy, everybody would do and have everything. So it ain't that easy, but it's worth it, if you go for what you want to go through for. If you sit there and you don't go for it, then you say, man, I could have did that. I bet if I really tried, I could have made it, or I could have accomplished that, or had this, or did that. And then that's worse because you don't know if you could have or if you couldn't. At least if you try and you don't make it, you be like, man, I thought it, I tried, but hey, whatever. At least you didn't have it. But if you don't know, that'll drive you crazy. So always go for it. Definitely, man.
Ronnie gives me Felice Johnson vibes. That's all I'm gonna say, yeah.
Felice Johnson, oh snap. They were saying that was what you call it, Daddy on book 4, Felice Johnson. D-Mac Daddy. Yeah, Felice Johnson. So why he give you the Felice Johnson vibes?
First of all, the way he was eyeing dude at the club the other episode while those girls was dancing on him, he looked like he was on the prowl. Like, he looked like he was.
I think Kelly said something like that. She didn't say to Felice Johnson, but she said something like she think he was a little more focused on dude more than anything else. Too hard.
Okay. Yeah, he really was.
Oh man, hey, he been institutionalized, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Yeah. Right. He ain't ready for old girl on his lap. He like, no, I want him. Braid my hair. No.
But I do like the dynamic between Unique and Ronnie as brother. You can really like see it. I mean, they're acting very well. You can see that that's his little brother, and he looking out for his big brother. And he loves his big brother. Nobody's gonna tell him anything about his brother. But what's crazy how Ronnie know he's cheating on him. And he just said, maybe he's out with his side piece.
Right.
Did you get my stuff from the grocery store?
The slick part is because he crazy, she can't actually say, your brother told me you was cheating. Because you could be like, man, he crazy. He be saying stuff. So in a way, it's like the perfect way to say stuff and get away with it because it's like, well, he crazy, girl. I wouldn't be with nobody but you. Stop saying that. Now, let me ask you this. What do you think was up with him following him to Rock House? Is he going to try to break in her house and take her out one day when he saying we should take her out, and Unique gonna say no. He gonna be like, I'm gonna do it anyway. Or
in season, because I feel like before Ronnie went to jail, like they had beef or whatever, they already had smoke with each other. And then like when I get out of jail, like you wanted all this animosity, you was ready to like kill Kanan, D Wiz, her too, over the one dude that got shot, over the female. So like his whole entire attitude changed. It's like he probably do some investigation. Like I see, like before he wouldn't have no commentary on what Kanan was. So like that's what he's following.
He was kind of breaking up a little bit.
Oh, I'm saying that's why he was following. I don't know what you didn't hear. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you said something.
His attitude did change. They're friends now, I guess, or they're like cordial, casual sexual partners.
Right.
But before, I did like the energy Unique had towards Rock in season 1 is completely different now.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like when before Ronnie went to jail, Unique had that same energy. So he's questioning his brain, like, why is he changing like this? Before we should figure out why she's still here.
Right.
Take out her brother too. So
that's true.
That's how I'm looking at it.
And that's a good point. And yeah, he definitely is wondering that, and that's why he tried to tell him like she out, but he still ain't on that. But yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad you kind of brought that up. It's like he's still institutionalized, and he still left off where in his mind when he went to jail, and he not realizing that things have changed and time has moved on since you went in jail, and now get back up to speed to today. No, he going back to where he left off at, and he ain't trying to snap, catch up. He want to go back to where he was and put things back to how it used to be, in his mind. Make the hood great again in his old Trump type way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't trying to hear nothing new. And so yeah, he definitely ain't really listening. So Patty say, I think he just scoping. Yeah, but that's that information, man. You gotta be careful with some people.
I think he's been following all of them. I think he's been following Rock, Marvin, Lou, and that's why he was just looking at Kanan like he was checking everybody out. It's not like he's just watching where they stay, where they at. If he needs to get them, he can get them. That's what I think he was doing.
Yeah, man, that's that information, knowledge, man, information. And that's one thing I've said about Power. Yeah, you've been watching a long time. I've been saying through the years, they move in the open a lot. And all the shows, they walk around very open and do things. I used to say Ghost never have a security guard with him. He used to have a driver at one time, but he'd be yeah. After that, I'd have had a replacement or something. Like, you always by yourself. You at this club by you walking in the place, so they can be easily found and easily got. That is a good point. Suburbia Jones say you definitely got a lot of haters, Jay. Man, that's just life, man. If that mean you must be doing something right. If people hating, but honestly, you ain't did nothing to them, then that's on them. That's their problem. They miserable, and that's why the hating don't work. Because if they really was working, it'd be legit reasons, and then things would be like, oh well, da 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 da. But if they hating and what they can say that person did to them or didn't do or whatever, then it's just obvious they just jealous, hating, miserable people. You gotta leave them be. I use them as the same way. I'll show you too. I'll show you too, and I'm gonna keep going. Speaking to Joey Badass, what he say? Success is the best revenge, right? So you want to hate? Keep watching. You'll see season 3. You really have something to hate about. Damn, he's still doing it? Dang, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, man, I would hate he doing this. Then he made it to this. Then he do it. Man, he ain't no good. He only doing this because of that. Only da. And everybody could see somebody doing something, but you shouldn't hate. What you should do is say, like yourself, oh man, they doing this and that, and use it as motivation to want to do things yourself. I see people all the time doing things, having things, accomplishing things. And I say to myself, I gotta get on my stuff. I gotta stay on my grind. They doing great things. They motivate me. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't be like, they only got this because of that. If I could walk, they wouldn't do that. I don't say that. I'd be like, ooh, they doing this. I got to go back to work. I'm tired now. I still got to go and do this YouTube video. I still got to do, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I do now when I see people doing good things and making big moves. That motivate me to keep going, you know, and to do more and to try the next thing and to do this and that. So, you know, always use things as a motivation, turn a positive to a negative, you know, and when you see people doing positive, use it to more positive for yourself, you know. So just got to do that, man. Got to, you know, ignore all that stuff best as you can in life, man. It's not easy, but ain't nothing
Word.
that's worth anything easy, you know.
Word. But I do like season 3, and I'm from Newark, New Jersey, so when they like in New Jersey, I talk about New Jersey, I get a little Easter egg. And then like Richie Aprile from The Sopranos, dang, he can't catch a break. He could die from cancer, now he died from a bullet. Crazy.
I know, right?
Jersey.
I know, right? Definitely, yeah. Jersey ain't no joke, boy. I'm from NEW, Jersey. You know what that was from? That's right.
Yeah.
Take money. Yeah. Speaking of those we lost, although it ain't got nothing to do with Jersey, I don't think, but Andre Brower just passed away, the actor. He was in the unit. He was in Glory. He been in a lot of stuff. He the type of person when you see him, you'll remember who he is. I'm about to pull him up.
Are you talking about the guy that from Brooklyn 911?
I think he was in that. I didn't see that show though. Let's see.
Okay. I seen like one episode, I think.
Oh, okay. He might have been on that. I'm about to show his face now though. Oh, why am I on this?
Black, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, he just passed away. So yeah, unfortunately, this brother here, you never know, man. You gotta make the most of whatever it is you do. You never know when your time come, man. So yeah, let's see, what was he in? Damn, 67, I think. Scooby Doo. Okay. I ain't seen that. Crazy. I know, right? Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. I don't remember him in that though.
Is he a voice actor?
Oh, that was a voice. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. I do know him from voice acting a lot, so
he got a good dark voice. Yeah, he was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yep. Damn, he did 153 episodes.
Yeah, him and Keith David have actually great like voices for like
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Keith David. Yeah. Yeah, man. So hey, you know, it is what it is. We gotta make the most of it. Going back to the TV show. We see that what? Jukebox. She done got left out by Lulu. What you think Lulu gonna do with that club? You think he might try to make it up with Jukebox and maybe try to put her on stage there or something? Maybe put her with DOS Effects and try to make her the new Mary J or something, the first Mary J. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's gonna like turn that into his studio or whatever, his new studio, just like recruit talent through there. And they basically the new security of the place. He got that.
Right. Right. It's pretty much. That is true.
And this is a time where hip hop isn't really that respected worldwide. So, and like for her to have that type of bar to give hip hop or R&B that type of platform is actually good. So.
Yeah, that's true. And see, you know, one thing in life, and especially up until now recently, because the internet has changed stuff, you could be anywhere in any position and still get your talent or go to YouTube do stuff. Before it was about location, and that's why New York and California was popping so much, because that's where all the talent was, all the resources, all the studios. They could be right there. It's all these talented people there. You like it? Let's go right to the studio. Boom. Let's go right to the record deal. Boom. Now you out there just that fast. You in Indiana or in Kansas City or something. It's gonna be hard. You got some steps to go through back then to make it. So, he could actually make it work. Nowadays, you can upload to SoundCloud and do this or take, you know what I mean, and try to make stuff work. But back then, you had to do things to get noticed. So he has a great opportunity, being in a great location, a lot of people thirsty, the talent. The 90s New York hip hop, oh, that ruled. 80s and 90s, that was all you heard was New York hip hop. It wasn't until the late 80s that, West Coast rap started to really even start, and it was just one or two groups. So I don't know, but will Rock interfere? Because she is trying to buy the block like Mike Epps.
She is trying to buy the block, but I don't think she'll interview with her niece. But do you think it's gonna you think the Jersey Mob crew or that other his crew is gonna let that slide of him getting shot? Do you think there's gonna be any repercussions of that hit?
That's a good question. That's why he tried to have it done the outside with Marvin. But if the cops know, then that means they more than likely know he had something to do with it. Which, that ain't gonna be a good. You talking about Tony Danza, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the chances of him getting away with that, you can't kill a made man. But I don't remember. Did he say that they agreed? They all agreed, but they got to do it this way.
He said your friends don't want you alive. So I don't know if it could have been agreed by the commission.
Right.
We don't know. We haven't seen the other mob crews. We only seen two. The glorified Jersey crew.
Right. And the fish man.
The queen. Yeah, the crew and queen.
So yeah, and of course it's more than them. So yeah, since he was authorized, but they still did it a sneaky way. But I think he might be clean then since he was authorized. Now, if he did it on his own without the authority of the commission, yeah, and they find out, then he's toast. He go be in one of them tanks. You gonna find his head floating in one of them tanks. It's with the piranhas in the business piece. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely. Yep. Man, I'm getting ready to wrap this up, man, but I definitely appreciate you coming through and all your support. Hey, anytime, man. I'm going to start going back to doing this. I was doing it then. People mess up some stuff sometimes. They say a bad apple spoiled a bunch. So it kind of gave me a little break on that. But I do enjoy talking with everybody and having people on. So I'll get back to doing it a little more and stuff. And when I saw your name, I already knew you was good. So knew you wasn't gonna pull your wee wee out on me and something like that. Right.
If you had the experience with people wilding like that.
Man, for real. Like these people is crazy, man. What they thought that people is crazy, man. Like what in the world?
And you notice why do Italians always hire black hitters? You know that? They always do that. They always talk shit about it.
Get a moolie. Go over there and get a moolie, all right? We get the moolie to do the dirty work. They already look dirty. We get them to do the dirty work. Hey, blam blam, it's all there. Hey, Fat Tony. Hey, Big Angie. Go get that dumb moolie over here with their stupid names, all right? We got the real good names, all right? Fat Sally, Big Angie, Fat Tony. Those are real names, all right? Where's this guy with the Tupac and all of that stuff and the Fat Joe? These guys don't know how to do it. The Ghost Dog? What's a ghost dog? You ever see the movie Ghost Dog?
I'm not sure.
Oh, here's a movie for everybody to go check out if you want a good laugh. Gangster movie. And it's funny. It's called Ghost Dog with Forrest Whitaker. And he's in the modern day. It's actually the RZA's first appearance on TV too, on camera in the movie. and he's a samurai. Forrest Whitaker play like a samurai in the modern day, and he does hits. He's a hitman, and he works for Italians. Now, he ain't a samurai walking around with like samurai clothes like we would think. He's more like uh the modern day way of doing it. He wear like a hoodie and stuff like that. And you know, but it's pretty funny. It's a good, interesting movie. He got some good, you know, thoughts and things in it as well when he be like having his little philosophies and things. But I think it came out in like 99, 2000. Yeah, here go Forrest Whitaker. He had braids and he was a hitman. But yeah, I don't know how this got switched to my DB Pro over here. But anyway, check it out. Ghost Dog is freezing over here. But it's a funny movie. I don't know where y'all can find it yet, but Ghost Dog is a good one.
Oh, I can watch anything, but I ain't gonna say where. But yeah, I can watch anything.
Right. For those that know, they know, and you know, you can find it. Hey, check it out. You go watch it and be like, you know what? This movie was actually pretty good. It was weird. It's kind of weird, but it's good. It's different, but it's kind of the same. You know what I'm saying? He be doing some stuff where he be stealing the cars and the way he do the hits. Forrest Whitaker, he did all right. And you wouldn't think of Forrest Whitaker as a hitman samurai philosophy. And the soundtrack is done by the RZA. The whole soundtrack done by the RZA. Yeah, oh, fire. It's the first soundtrack he did before he started doing for Tarantino and all of that stuff. Yeah. Did you ever see the Man with the Iron Fist?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah, okay. So then if you like that, you definitely gonna like Ghost Dog. Ghost Dog better than that to me. And I like those. Bronze Body.
Okay,
yeah.
But yeah, I did like the Iron Fist.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Unexpected little modern twist on old school, you know what I'm saying, stuff.
Yeah. It was crazy. It reminds me of you ever watch Into the Badlands?
Yeah. It's like before. It probably inspired Into the Badlands. What you think?
True. He need a check. He need a check. That's what the RZA need. He need a check.
Yeah, hell yeah. Into the Badlands. The only thing with that is I don't watch AMC all the time.
Okay. I only watched like the first season and then I just stopped watching.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me give a shout out to Dutch McVeigh. Thanks for being the only review show that I've watched for this episode that acknowledged the fact that that was Das Effects rapping in the bar. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Riggedy Row. I sing it this slam dunk like. Yeah, I sing it this slam dunk like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Hey, microphone checker and all that, man. I was bumping that though. Das Effects was big. They first 2-3 albums. Their third album, Hold It Down, was really good. They didn't do the riggedy diggities. A 40 in the blunt. That was one song I liked. That was my breakfast. A 40 in the blunt. You know my stilo. I ain't drank no 40 since them times. A 40-ounce of beer. I can't believe I would even get something silly like that to drink all at once. A big old bottle of beer. Anyway, those were the days, young and dumb. Anyway. Yep.
You ever watch, I'm sorry, I was just curious. You ever watch Spartacus?
Yeah, that was a good show, man. That was real, man. You know, the dude that wrote Spartacus is the dude that wrote Conan the Barbarian, John Milius, man. He writes some real stuff. Yeah, the first Conan was kind of, you know what I'm saying, graphic, you know what I'm saying? He took old girl, bent over, we raped the women, pillaged the village. Lamentations of the wine. Yeah, Spartacus was no joke, man.
Okay.
They didn't have it long though. I think it was like a short series or something, wasn't it?
4 seasons.
Yeah, Spartacus. But
It was
yeah.
a prequel season and then 3 seasons because the main Spartacus died. So.
Okay. See, at that time, I didn't have cable and I was working so much. So I would have it off and on. I think that was in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, right? Like 8 or 9 or something like that.
Nah, it came out probably like 2000 finished, I think. Like
Okay, no wonder, yeah. But that was the joint though. Sparta. It still comes on it's on Showtime, I think. Stars, okay.
Yeah. Because I'm like, the best shows, that was the thing about like the best shows Stars ever had was Spartacus, Power, and Torchwood. That's what I was just thinking
What's the
about.
third one?
Torchwood. It's only one season, but like for some reason, Omar Epps was in it too.
You was breaking up when you said the name of it.
It's called Torchwood.
Oh, I never heard of that. Torchwood.
It's only one season though, for some reason, 1 or 2 seasons. But it was like people were getting shot and like not dying, and people was getting killed and like going to the hospital and just surviving. It was a crazy show. It was like really interesting. But Omar Epps was in it. I was like, okay, he's acting again. He's in this TV show, and then it just like stopped. But I don't really remember it that much. I just remember people who stopped dying in the world. Like that was like it just started people started doing reckless stuff. Like nobody was dying anymore.
What? Huh? And they didn't finish it, of course, right? They stopped it.
Nope. I was like,
huh? I want to check that out now too. I hate that they stopped it. Now you got me interested. Like, what the hell? People wasn't dying. I was just about to pull it up on IMDb. Of course, this stuff loading so slow.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's called Torchwood. If not, it might be called something else.
Not Deadwood, I know, right?
Oh, it might be Deadwood. It might be. I don't know. It was on Star, but I don't know.
Patty say Survivor's Remorse was good. It actually was good until they got rid of Mike Epps. Then it went downhill. Survivor's Remorse. So it was a LeBron James produced show about a dude. Yeah, well, I know, right? It had Jesse Usher. Jesse Usher was in it playing a guy that went to the NBA and got a big contract, and now it's showing him bringing his family to live with him and living his life with the money and feeling guilty because people don't have this or he want to do that. And it was all about his life behind the scenes as like an NBA player with the big money. And they say that's survivor's remorse when people now you was poor and everybody now you got the money, you feel bad, you want to help everybody. So that's what that was about. And Mike Epps was on the show for the first 2 seasons as his uncle, and he really was the star of the show, really, because then they had his uncle die, and I think the show barely lasted 1 or 2 seasons after that, and it was over. The viewership declined. So yeah, they definitely should have kept Mike Epps, but Mike Epps got so much going on. He probably either wanted more money or was gone because he got other stuff he could be doing. So it is what it is. Anyway, man, I'm glad you came, man. Appreciate it. Definitely good talking to you again.
Yep. I'll leave a comment on the show on this video when I find the show. I don't remember what it's actually called, but I'll find it. I'll leave a comment on it.
All right, I'll check it out. Definitely.
I appreciate you letting me on. I just wanted to say I support you.
Hey, man, appreciate it, man. Definitely. And everybody out there, I mean, I know I can't find and support everybody that watch, but I do appreciate because everybody could be doing other stuff. There's so many things on TV, so many shows, movies, other channels on YouTube. So when people do support, I do appreciate it. And I ain't try to be putting people's stuff out there, but in this little stuff, I've talked to people. Everybody don't care. And some people be like, man, I just want the money and then give me the ads, or I don't care, or these petty little people here. I got into it with one person over there. What you mean calling somebody some petty, whatever? I don't get too much. But anyway, people is crazy out here, man. Don't nobody got to watch you. Don't nobody got to buy your stuff. Nobody got to support you. I know this. You know what I mean? So I've been around a little bit. I know that. So I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Everybody, definitely. It's a two-way street. You may like what I'm doing, but hey, if y'all didn't watch and support, you know what I mean? I'll be doing it by myself to a certain degree. Yeah. So, and that's the same thing with like sales and stuff too, like businesses and whatever. You may think you got the best food, but if you treat your customers like crap, they don't have to eat there. You know what I mean? They've been eating somewhere all their life before they came to your spot. They'll figure it out, right? So, make them feel good. Treat people right, appreciate, and it'll go a long way, So I definitely appreciate it, man. And,
yeah, I just wanted to give you that. Because, like, there's only 2 people I know that ever, like, be a fan of something and get artwork. There's some dude that was, like, drawn for Dragon Ball. He did fan art. I forgot what he did, but he does the manga now for Dragon Ball Super.
Oh,
so,
wow.
like, you and that guy are the only 2 people I know to, like, break this barrier. So I'm just, like, I just got to tell you, like, I respect the grind and your hustle.
Well, thank you,
like,
man.
Yeah, all right. But thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks. Peace. You take care. And everybody watching, because I know maybe some want to come and say something, maybe not, able to, or, shy. But even in the comments or whatever the case, all of that good stuff is appreciated, and everybody watching, all of that. And definitely appreciate that love, my brother. It always feel good to hear from people that, hey, man, we appreciate the grind and everything, and that you keep going, and hey, man, gonna make me cry. Ooh. Hey, but for real, man, definitely thank everybody. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Sunday. I gotta have my Saturdays off, man. I be in the bed. You saw that picture of Lacreme with the busted eyes. That's how I be feeling. Like Tyson Fury over. I need to give me some rest sometime. Anyway, Sunday, I'll be back. We could talk about the news of the week, some conspiracies, whatever we going to break down, even a little bit more power. I may have some guests. I may even open it up live. We can all chime in on what y'all want to talk about from who passed, news of the week, conspiracy theories, whatever. 10 o'clock Sunday. All right. I'll see y'all then. Y'all have a good weekend. If you need some rest, go get it. Deuces.